Shalom, first and foremost, giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rachakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Shalom to the elect, the 144,000, first and foremost, pushing this truth in all sincerity of the earth. Lord willing, we be of that number. I'm your brother Tobiah Yakwana, coming at you with a quick lesson, and Lord willing, it's edifying. Just wanted to get in on the scattered Israelites. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 64. Because this truth is not about, it may appear so, but it's not about color. You know, we've had certain so-called black power movements. That's why you got the BLM. That's all like distraction, man. That movement was headed by sodomites and you know, the ABC agenda. All right. It's just throwing salt trying to throw salt in the truth, you know, because a lot of our people are just freaking wicked, and they just love being wicked. And you know, as it's written in Zechariah 13 and verse 8, 2/3 of our people are going to perish on this side, roughly paraphrasing. All right. But ultimately, all of Israel shall be saved. This is, as the scriptures say, Deuteronomy 28 verse 64, and the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth, even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods. And you had the northern kingdom that came over here during the time of the Assyrian captivity. You know, they navigated around the southern tip of Africa and over into the South America and Central America and North America, even to all of the Americas. You know, but they're our brothers, man. We call them so-called Hispanics and, you know, Latinos. All right. But there are, and Indian, you know, North American Indians. You know, these are our brothers. All right. They're Israelites. And Cristobal Colon, or Christopher Columbus, came over here to the quote unquote new world. You know, it's new because everything pretty much started in the Levant region, the Middle East, so-called Middle East area. You know, the Garden of Eden, you know, in that location. And so, you know, the most history, the deeper history is of those parts. So the new world is over here in the West, you know, according to those that lived in the so-called old world. All right. But, you know, quiet as it's kept, people were already living here. So how new is it if millions of people were already here, Christopher Columbus? You know, it's new to you because they were over here. They came over here to conquer. The Lord blessed Esau with the sword. You know, that's his blessing. Fatness of the earth, the dew of heaven. He blessed him with the sword, which means he's going to conquer the world by way of violence. All right. Lies and deception. The scriptures speak about him being a bloody and deceitful man. So-called white man, starting with his elite banker, elite banking class. Okay, we'll just put it like that. Call them so-called white because there's no such thing as white. That's a social construct created by the elites to divide the people. All right, that's something that came to be like I believe in the 1500s. I'll have to post it in the post All right. But there was a time where people weren't called white and black and yellow and red. It's silly, man. It feels so silly to even talk about these things because it's like people are just really stuck in this damn, what you call it? It's a spell, man. Why the hell would people be called black and white? And when the Lord made nations of people, you're from a location or you have a background based off of, this person or that person, or, you know, Israelites. You're from the nation of Israel. Jacob was once named, or Israel. Jacob's name was changed to Israel. So our forefather is Jacob. We come out of that seed line. You know, Edom, Esau, Shashua, wasted away as he. I like to always say that he has the death touch. Everything he touches. This is light versus dark, up versus down, yin and yang. This is just a classic story of good versus evil. You Jacobites, you Israelites, you are of a righteous seed. The Edomites, they're of a wicked seed, man. And you could see the fruits of their work throughout the whole earth, man. It's evident. The people mourn. What the scriptures say, the people mourn when the wicked are in rulership. The people mourn, roughly paraphrasing. You see that right now. Plagues in the earth. People are mourning. You got the fire over there on the west coast. You got the ice over here on the east coast. People are crying. But they're going to cry even more when Nero comes into office, which we believe in the being reincarnated is Trump, because everything comes back full circle. All right. So just like Nero, as he was a tyrant, a ruthless ruler, Trump is going to come back into office and he's going to get down. He's already talking big shit, deporting people back across. He's just going to stir all kinds of chaos up, man. So all you people with your heads up your backsides don't want to listen to the scriptures, don't want to listen to the men of the Lord pushing his truth, blowing the trumpet in on the highways and the hedges, warning the people. You Israelites, you're just going to get what you deserve, man. Everybody's got to play their part, man. 2/3 is a lot of people. There's millions of people. 1/3, that's a lot of people too. So a lot of our people going to be delivered as well. Let me go ahead and grab Deuteronomy 28:64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. Right, so we're scattered throughout all nations. It's not a black thing. And when you get scattered throughout other nations, for the most part, you're lesser than. You're like a little tiny something, in the midst of a whole lot of people. And so what happens, man? If your people look a certain way and you only have like, I don't know, a few thousand people amongst hundreds of thousands of other people, over time you're going to slowly take the phenotype of those peoples that you dwell amongst. And it doesn't take that long, man. It only takes maybe a generation, maybe 2, maybe 3, and then you totally look like the nation that you're amongst. So people just, this is how you know the Lord is so powerful, man. The scriptures speak about him being omnipotent, meaning all powerful, omniscient, all knowing. The Lord is bad, man. If he wants you to see it, you're going to see it. If you don't, you're going to be blinded, man. Scriptures say that, man. Barakatah Yahweh Shem Yahweh for the eye salve. It says, verse 65, Deuteronomy 28:65, and among these nations shalt thou find no ease. So we came here serving other gods, just further and further away. This is also going into idolatry, adultery, spiritual adultery. We talk about adultery. That means a woman steps out on a man and goes to find another man. That's adultery. We are likened to the Lord's woman, the nation of Israel. We committed adultery against Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. We served other gods in places that our fathers didn't know. We served wood and stone. We are idolaters, man. Witchcraft, essentially. All right. It says Deuteronomy 28:65, and among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. We have not had rest since we've been here in the Americas, man. It's been slavery all the way up until now. And you can sit there and call it what you want, but this is slavery, man. You got to get up, work 70 hours a week just to keep the lights on in a little box. This is slavery, man. Emancipation Proclamation, that was just a transferring of ownership from, personal, slave owners to the government, to the state. So that's why you got a social security number and birth certificate. These are all things to track you. We're not free, man. This is not our rest, as the scriptures say. It says, but the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, shall give thee there a trembling heart and failing of eyes and sorrow of mind. It's just a dark place to be in, man, if you have eyes to see, man. You got to sell out in order to, so-called have something here. It's crazy, man. You see it so much in our people, especially the black woman, man, wearing this blonde hair, wigs, and just freaking off and just being whores and bitches. Eyelashes. You got little, barely adolescent women, 13, with these big fucking eyelashes that back in my day, if you had them eyelashes and a big long weave down your back, you was considered a harlot, man. You was considered a whore. But now people turn a blind eye to whoredom and bitches, man, like they don't exist. It's insane, man. We are in the last days, man. And Barakatah Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai for that, man. Lord willing, the Lord redeems us. But the whole point of this lesson is that we were scattered throughout all nations. All right. And so we're going to look like different nations, different people. So this is not a black thing. So Lord willing, I was edifying, giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Shalom.